I want to give a quick test to motorcycle riders out there. We'll talk about these three bikes today as a quick intro. And let's see if you guys can figure out what they all have in common. Yeah. Let's see about this one. Okay. So, good hint right there. And what about this one? What do they all have in common? You're right. They're Harley Davidsons. And we'll talk about them today. A little bit. Not too much. We'll describe the outside lines, I guess, of the bikes. And why a Harley Davidson. And what's up with the goofy name up front. And maybe I can answer a few questions. Oh, there are none. Okay, good. We'll keep going then. What they all have in common, they're Harley Davidsons, and they're all built by me in the shop. Now I'll give you a quick tour of the shop. That was it. I don't want to give up too many secrets. Realistically, the garage is a big mess. But we're here to talk about the bikes. If you don't know what these are, I don't blame you. They no longer look like Harleys that they once were. This is a 1997 Harley Davidson Sportster 1200. It's a 1200 engine in there. And a little modified, obviously. Very skinny. Very skinny. This one is a 2003 Sportster. This was my venture into touring bikes, and it was a great touring bike because the engine is a tiny 883 Sportster that sips on fuel. It is very smooth, doesn't overheat. I love the bike. Doesn't have a license plate right now. I'm ready to give it a little bit of rest and put it inside my living room where she'll spend the next year, maybe. That's unless something happens to this one. Oh, hi Priscilla. Priscilla. Want a treat? I digress. Anyway, this is she's coming back. Priscilla, come here. Okay, I gotta get a treat for Priscilla, the friendly local squirrel. Let's see. I don't know if it's a good distraction. Maybe I'll edit this video out later. I don't know yet. Priscilla. Fig Newtons. Thank you, Dennis. This one here is a 1996 Heritage Softail. It still retains the Softail frame and the suspension, most of it anyway. Just heavily modified. Oh, there she is. Hi, Priscilla. Come here. Come on, buddy. Come on. You're welcome. Little booger. Heavily modified anyway. A lot of garage made parts, but it all goes together very nicely. And it's a very dependable new touring bike for me. Hi Dave Hagar. Anyway, basically I took the Harley out of the Harley, even though it still has a Harley speedometer, but basically what we do is take a modern, relatively modern, you notice they're all Evos. They're reliable engines, and then instead of buying and restoring and fixing and maintaining an old bike, it's much easier to start with a reliable platform that's already titled and has a valid VIN number and so forth, and go from there. Strip the bike down basically to nothing but frame and make a different sort of retro European type bike, that it's more ergonomical, foot pegs where they should be at, just under your knees, and then we try to follow a basic formula of sorts where the headlight, the handlebars, the gas tank and the seat, they have to be in as much of a straight horizontal line as possible. It's my theory at least. But people find aesthetics in places I wouldn't otherwise, and I'm sure it happens the other way around. Actually, I guarantee you it does. Okay, this is about it for this intro. I don't know what else to add to these pictures, moving pictures as they call them. Seriously, I'm not that old, but anyway, if there is interest, I might continue with more in detail descriptions of the bikes. If not, that's good. I may not even feel like it. We'll see how things go. Until later. Bye-bye.